Welcome to PPT Janix. So today we are going to see the tutorial which is requested by one of the subscribers. Okay, so as you can see in the slide 1 and in the slide 2 I have given some background, and in the slide 1 I have added one rectangle. Okay, and as you can see I have given some transition effect also in slide number 2. There's a star mark. So I have given the morph transition to my slide 2. Now let's begin. So before we begin, I just want to add the grid lines. It is very important for this kind of presentation to add the grid lines. Okay, so now as you can see, the shape of this rectangle, it is equal to the 6 blocks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and here it is 1, 2, 3 and 4. All right. Now I am going to use one image. Here in the Google search I have written rose gold background. So I'm going to use this rose gold background. Okay. By pressing the right button on the mouse, I am going to select the copy image option. Image by pressing the Ctrl V. So here I have added the same kind of image by pressing the Ctrl V. All right. Now in the next step, I'm going to crop this image. So I will go to the crop option, I will go to the crop to shape, and I'm going to select this kind of triangle. All right, okay. Now let's see what should be the size of the triangle. So it should be equal to this one, like this. And this triangle should come in the middle. Exactly, this is the kind of triangle we want to use. Now again, I am going to use that same image. So I'll again press the Ctrl V button because that image is already on my clipboard. So now again, I will go to the crop shape and crop to shape, and here is the triangle. This kind of triangle I want to use again, but now this time I'm going to rotate it like this. Perfect. And let's change its size. Yes. So as you can see, I have added two triangles here. Now in the next step, this is really very important step. Now see here very carefully. Now I am going to insert another shape, that is rectangle. Now this time this rectangle, it should start from here. It should go down till 4 blocks like this. So let's send it backward so that you can see. Okay, so basically I have added this rectangle in such a way so that this baseline of the triangle should be in the center of the rectangle. So now let's have the shape outline to be no outline and shape fill to be no fill. And now by pressing the Ctrl key, I am going to select the triangle as well. And now I am going to press the Ctrl G. So I am going to group them. Done. Now similarly, I am going to add another rectangle for this triangle as well. So let's go to the insert, same way, the rectangle option. Now this time it should be equal to the 6 blocks over here, right? So basically the base of the triangle is in the center. Now the shape outline to be no outline and shape fill to be no fill. Perfect. Now by pressing the Ctrl key, similarly I'm going to select the triangle, and now pressing the Ctrl G, I'm going to group them. Done. Now for this triangle, I'm going to press the Ctrl D to make the exact copy. I'm going to place it over here. Okay, and now I am going to rotate it vertically. Perfect. For this triangle also, I'm going to press the Ctrl D. I'm going to place it over here like this, and now I am going to rotate it horizontally. Okay, and let's shift it a little bit over here. Perfect. All right, now in the next step, what am I going to do? I am going to select all the shapes which I have added on the slide number 1. Okay, now I'm going to press the Ctrl C, and now I will move to the second slide and I'm going to press the Ctrl V button. Now in the next step, I am again going to rotate each and every triangle. So let's double click. Okay, let's select the triangle, rotate vertically, again this one, horizontal, this one, horizontal, this one, again vertically. Perfect. Now let's have a preview. So for that, for the slideshow, we press the F5 key. So now if I go to the next slide, it automatically opens like this. Perfect. Now this is really very important step. Now in the next step, I'm going to insert a video. So here I will go to insert option, I will go to video, and I am going to select the video that is already on my device. So here right now I have this video of Republic Day, so I'm going to select this video only. All right. Okay, now what we have to do, we have to reduce its size like this. It should be exactly the size of this rectangle. Perfect. Now in the next step, actually we have to send it backward like this, and in the animation option we have to give it no animation. We don't want this video to be played in the slide number 1. Okay, now I am going to copy the same video by pressing the Ctrl C, and now I will go here and I'm going to press the Ctrl V to paste the exact video at the same place. Now this is really very important step. Now first of all, I am going to add the animation, that is grow and shrink animation. So this video of us is going to grow, and how much is it going to grow? Let's go here, start with previous, and here we will go to the effect options, and in the effect option, instead of 150 degrees, I'm going to select 250 degrees and press the enter key, OK button. So this much should be the size of our video. Perfect. So once we have given this grow and shrink animation, in the next step I want this video to be played. So I'm going to select the play animation, and I want this play animation to happen either with the previous or soon after the previous. Let's do it with previous only. Okay, so this is the basic structure that we have created. Now let's have a preview by pressing the F5 key. Perfect. Isn't it looking beautiful? But now I'm going to tell you, when this envelope is basically, I have created some gift bag and I wanted to open beautifully. So in my previous slide, what I have done, basically I have added some images. So for that, I have selected the heart shape. So here is my heart shape, and I just added this heart shape. Okay, now in the next step, I am going to insert another shape, that is this rectangle. Okay, here it is this rectangle, and I am going to tilt it a little bit like this, and I'm going to shift it like this. And now I am going to select this rectangle, and by pressing the Ctrl key, I'm going to select this heart, and now I'm going to select the merge shape. So basically I'm going to intersect. So now I have this kind of shape. So now I'm going to I'm going to click the right mouse button on this shape, and I will go to the format shape. Okay, and in the format shape option, I'm going to make some changes. Okay, so I'll go to the color option. I'm going to select the eyedropper, and for the eyedropper, I want this darkest color for this one. Okay, and the outline to be no outline. All right, and we'll go to the effect option, and in the 3D format, and let's just increase the width like this. Perfect, isn't it? And let's increase the height also a little bit. Perfect. Now I am just going to add it to the center, and now in the next step I'm going to give some animation to it. Fly out, the direction is going to be to the bottom only. All right, so now let's reduce its size a little bit like this, and now let's make its copies. Okay, so by pressing the Ctrl D, make a copy, rotate it and adjust it. So here we have pasted all these shapes and we have arranged them in a shape of a flower. Now we will go to the animation pane, and in the animation pane I just want the first petal to start with previous, the second petal to start after previous. So similarly like this, I'm going to select all these petals and I'm going to choose the start after previous option for all the petals. All right, now let's have a final preview.